Hi, and welcome to this group. I thank you for being here because I know we all have quite busy lives now, and some of us don't like Facebook or social media at all. I personally am not a great fan of it, but I really think that this forum, this platform, can offer some really great support with all of its tools that it has, that we can reach this very wide community, worldwide community even, and support each other going through a very similar stage of life. And it's through sharing stories and tidbits, whether it be inspirational videos or funny little clippings or articles that we can do here. Feel free to post any of that stuff right here, because you never know what's going to trigger a conversation where we can listen to and be heard of our experience at this time of life. And for me, if you haven't met me, by the way, already, my name's Baxter. I have been studying and teaching yoga for the past 15 years. 3 of those years were studying yoga therapy, where I was lucky enough to study under a fantastic therapist and doctor out of India, out of the KYM tradition. And so he not only taught us the pathology of condition and disease, but how to apply the tools of yoga to them. And so I love yoga. I think it's fascinating because it can really address most things. And before I studied yoga, I was literally like a rum-swilling sailor, traveling very furiously around the world with one eye on the horizon and one eye on a good time. So it was the only thing after literally that first class that grounded me and brought me to a focus, and I'm so grateful for it because it's affected every area of my life, my health, my relationships. It's been the only form of career or job I've ever had since then. And in fact, I haven't even been to the doctor for 15 years, pretty much when I first started. So it supports me in ways that I'd never anticipated it to do so. And I really think that it can provide great support for transformational times like now in our midlives, or at this stage of life anyway, because, who knows how long we're ever going to live for. But that brings me to now. I'm 46. And most of the conversations I'm having with friends now are around some very serious relationship issues they're having with either their partner or their family, or with their health, or with money, or with time. It seems to be a very powerful time in our lives where we realize that we're either coming to our zenith or perhaps it's behind us. And if we haven't done the things that we thought we were going to do by now, then when are we? Has the ship sailed? There's a sort of a sense of urgency of wow, will I succeed in the things that I always thought I was going to? No matter what type of area that might be. It might be your work or your family or whatever. And then you sort of think, oh, well, is this it? Is this what I always thought life was going to be like? And we also have this sense of mortality of what lies ahead, and everyone we know is talking about health issues, and all of a sudden it's not something that happens to older people anymore. It's happening to us and our peers. So it's a time to check in and take stock. And no matter what you call it, it's a very powerful energy that if we don't harness it and focus on channeling it into something very positive that we can transform wonderfully from, then it has the potential also to cause great destruction in our lives. And we don't want that to happen. We want to take control of it. And like a caterpillar through the cocoon stage, and we want to come out as beautiful butterflies at the end. And so it's a real opportunity, I think, to harness this power, this energy, and do something with it instead of having it consume us. Okay, so I look at this as being an opportunity, not a crisis. So please feel free to share anything, your thoughts, your experience here, in whatever format. If you're out the other side of it, then feel free to share your experience, any wisdom that you may have gained from it. And if you know anyone out there who's going through what sounds like this sort of midlife stage, then please feel free to invite them to this community, because it might be a good first step for them. Sometimes it's hard to know where to start. So this is our space. This is a space to feel safe in, feel supported in. Please respect other people in that. And I look forward to seeing you here. I really do. So thank you, and that's it. Good luck.